Hey dreamer, did you know that having a growth mindset can help you achieve your goals and reach your dreams? Do you want to know more? Then stay tuned right here to the Dreamer to Achiever channel, your channel for the skills, strategies, and encouragement to make your dreams come true. Welcome, dreamer. I'm Ann Welch, a success coach, a content creator, and I have been an educator for more than 30 years. One of my teaching superpowers is helping students to create, monitor, and achieve their goals. This is all part of the Dreamer to Achiever process. Today, we're going to learn about the importance of setting those goals, using a growth mindset to look at our achievement towards those goals, and then follow through to achieve our dreams. So, please join me and let's get to it. It seems to me that the iterative process and a growth mindset go hand in hand. In order to be successful in achieving our dreams, we have to do this cycle of reflection. There are so many things that are cyclical. It simply seems logical to me that achieving your dreams is a cyclical process. And this cyclical or iterative process is very much supported by your growth mindset. Let me connect some dots for you. If someone has a dream of becoming a marathon runner, that doesn't happen overnight. They have to train to get there. And each day that they train is similar but different. And you start to see cycles develop. With the iterative process, you take a day of training and you look at it to see what went well, what didn't, how you could do things differently, how you could strengthen what went well. You ask yourself all these questions, and that helps you grow and develop as a marathon runner until one day you're running that marathon. Now, things may come up in between. You get a broken foot, or there's going to be a big race and there's a hurricane that comes in, so it has to stop. Anything could happen that could get in the way. But you have been making progress towards becoming a marathon runner, and the progress in the journey is so important. Just celebrate that and embrace that. You have a dream of getting $1 million. That starts off with the first dollar. What did you do to get that first dollar? How could you get more? What could you do each step along the way to make things better, easier, faster, truer, more in alignment with who you are and your core values? All of these pieces of self-reflection and the iterative process feed the journey towards your dream. A growth mindset is absolutely imperative. If you don't utilize that growth mindset and believe that you can achieve the dreams, believe that it is possible, recognize that each little step along the way is a win, then it just makes it all the harder. And unfortunately, it could interfere with your dreams. I had a student who was close to graduating. In fact, just had a semester left. However, COVID-19 hit, and this student gave up. In fact, the student became very afraid of being out in public, so they were saying, I am not going back to school. I am not going to put myself in a position where I could catch COVID. I am not going to have this happen to me. And that, again, interfered with him being able to achieve his dream. So he announced that he was going to quit. Well, I had a dream too. My dream was for this student to graduate. I worked with the student and we came up with ways that that could happen. We came up with a distance learning contract. We came up with classes that were meaningful and engaging, and classes that really helped the student understand why they were doing this, and what they were going to achieve with the whole process. To my delight, the student graduated, and what a celebration! The first one in his family. There was an iterative process, and it started out with the iterative process being just one day at a time. Okay, how did today go? What were you able to accomplish? What do you need support with? How can we do this? There were bumps along the way. There were roadblocks. There were stumbling blocks. There were construction signs. But in looking at each day and developing the resilience and the engagement and the motivation that this whole cyclical process generates, that student graduated and reached his dream. One of my mentors used to quote someone saying, fail better. Again, the iterative process, when you make a mistake, when you fall down, when you hit a roadblock, try again and this time do better. That involves that iterative process of self-reflecting and moving forward. The iterative process helps you to celebrate small wins, and that is really important because it helps you with motivation, but it also helps you see what progress you're making along the way. It's clear that the iterative process and the growth mindset work together to support you on your journey towards your dreams. Let's talk about some stellar strategies for incorporating this iterative process and developing a growth mindset to achieve your dreams. Strategy number 1 is to take big goals and break them down into small ones. I talked about how important it is to make sure that you celebrate each win, and it doesn't have to be anything big. Even if you just look at your win or your progress along the way to see that you're moving forward, that makes a huge impact on us. So strategy number 1 is taking bigger goals and breaking them down into smaller ones. Strategy number 2, document your journey. Documenting your journey gives you audio or visual representations of what you're doing. It helps you self-reflect and it helps you to see your progress. So it's a win-win-win. Tip number 3, find people who are experts in making their dreams come true. Look at what they did. Find out what makes sense for you. If you have the opportunity to talk to them, ask them for advice. Show them what you've been doing so far and let them give you feedback. These are all ways to help you achieve your dreams. I'm your host, Ann Welch, and this is the Dreamer to Achiever channel. If you found any of this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And I really want to hear from you. Leave me a comment, ask me a question. That's your call to action. What step are you going to take today to make your dreams come true? Remember, I'll be coming to you next week with another video. Until then, keep on dreaming. Bye for now.